Alright everyone, here we are, round 2. Hopefully we have the smallest amount of more luck in this round. But unfortunately we are playing Cronin, clanmate, and that means one of us is definitely not getting into the money, which is quite unfortunate because we both are 0-1. So let's see what our opening hand consists of. Blight Steel in the opening hand is not fun. He kept his opening hand. Yeah, this is really not what I want to be doing, but I suppose it's a keepable hand. You know what? Getting Blight Steel is not what I want to be doing. Oh, and we draw into the no colored mana source hand again. Double Wasteland is worth considering. It buys me some time, so I'm gonna keep this. Going down to 5 cards doesn't seem like it's gonna be a good time either. So an Ancient Tomb into a Divining Top. Hit OK. There we go. That's not a good sign. So maybe Cronin is on his Rest in Peace combo deck with Helm of Obedience. Not many workshop decks play Sensi's Top. And I'm not sure what other decks that would start out with an Ancient Tomb would want that. Okay, well, I can Oath of Druids. It's not the worst play. Alright. If I Wasteland his land, it just buys me an extra turn where he's drawing more cards, but maybe I mana screw him. That's what I'm going to try and do. Okay. Volcanic Island. I think what I'll do is I'll go Library, Petal, and see what we got. Actually, maybe I want to wait a turn on that. It's a risk, but even dropping Oath is not really getting me anywhere right now because he doesn't have any creatures. I don't have a Forbidden Orchard. I mean, I can Demonic Tutor for one, but again, that's not really helping me a whole lot because in order to do that, I have to use my Lotus Petal, and I can't cast Oath of Druids. Well, I guess I could cast it off of the orchard that I grab, but this is fine. Underground Sea. There's a lot of blue there. Alright, so I got a second Oath. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Wasteland is Underground Sea. He'll use that to top, I'm sure. Okay, there we go. Strange, his land didn't tap. How did that happen? Oh, I see. He drew a card. That's what he did. So he's going to Vampiric Tutor, huh? Alright. Well, considering that, I think there's probably Demonic Tutor here. Alright, so I'll grab one of these Forbidden Orchards and I'll pass a turn. Show and tell, huh? Alright. There's my Oath of Druids. There's your Grizzlebrand. Let's do this. So I would like to use this ability. And I grab Emrakul. And he's got Dragon's Breath. Alright. Okay, got game one. I think he won't make that same mistake again, knowing my deck. So, let's see. So he's got a blue deck, show and tell. I think what we'll do, we'll grab a couple of these red counter spells. And I didn't see an Oath from him, nor did I see a green mana source, so it's possible he doesn't. He's not playing Oath of Druids, but then again, he might. So maybe taking out one Oath and a Duress might be slightly better. Oh, I should have put in the Flusterstorm. Sorry about that. Alright, opening hand is not bad. A couple missteps, a Force, Demonic Tutor. I think I'm going to keep this. This opens up with Tundra and Grafdigger's Cage, huh? Yeah, I think it's worth fighting over right now. Wasteland. Wasteland works. Maybe I get him caught with his pants down a little bit here. Ancient Tomb. It's not too bad. It's not a colored mana source. Forbidden Orchard. Alright, I'll play one of those. Okay, Polluted Delta. Lotus Petal. Alright, so he's going to crack his fetch land. Mystical Tutor, it's fine. Wonder if he'll grab a show and tell. Well, alright. See if he's gun shy about it. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's put out the Forbidden Orchard. Yep, bring it on. I don't think we're winning this game. Library of Alexandria is definitely not going to get me there. Do I have any out at all? Could Demonic for a Jace, but I don't have enough mana. Huh. Alright. There's probably my best bet at this point is just to try and get a Jace and put it out. And hopefully the damage is not too severe from Grizzlebrand. If I was him, I would probably draw 7 cards, but I guess it really doesn't matter. Well, he would wait to his turn, of course. He'll draw 7 cards in response to me playing Jace. Tinker would have been good last turn. But I do have a force to get the Jace through. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to drop down 2 tokens here just to cast it. But this is probably my only out. See how many counter spells he drew. Well, he's going to do it again. If he doesn't have enough counter spells to counter this, then boy, I guess my luck turned from round 1. That's interesting. Wow. Huh. Alright, well, if I can just get a an artifact, I'll be able to tinker, and I won't have enough unless my artifact is some mana crypt. If my artifact is mana crypt, I can dragon breath a hasted Blightsteel Colossus. I'm quite surprised he did not have a single counterspell in those 19 cards. Maybe he's got another show and tell. Sol Ring. Maybe he's gonna tinker. Mana Vault. Oh, you know what? He's playing. Huh. Is he playing the Storm deck? Is that the version he's playing? Oh, he just plays another Grizzlebrand. So let's see, one land, a Grizzlebrand, Mana Crypt, his own Jace, another Grizzlebrand, and a Sensei's Top. Our library does not help me at all. And he's got lethal on the board, so let's just get on to the third game. Alright. Yep, nothing was coming up anyway. Alright, let's go put this Flusterstorm in. And maybe I should put the Oath of Druids back in. The fact that he's playing with cages is kind of not fun. Maybe I don't need all these missteps and spell pierces, though. Kind of want to put the duress in. So as to get show and tell out of his hand. I think this is what I'd rather do. Alright, game 3. Opening hand. It's not terrible. I would rather have the Wasteland on the draw. But a Power Blast certainly helps. Got no real action, but I got a couple of cards where I can do something if he tries to do something. Does something crazy here. So I'll just drop a fetch land here and pass the turn. Library on first turn is pretty good. Library of my own, but I'm going to have to get rid of that library. He'll be able to draw a card, but at least he'll be limited to only one card. Sol Ring is fine. I'm sure he's got plenty of lands. Another Delta. I haven't seen any Wastelands, so I'm going to play this Volcanic so that I don't have to crack the Delta if I don't have to. here comes Jace. So let's counter that. Come on, there we go. Do you have force? A misstep? I'll play that game. Alright, so we won that counter war again. That was key. Flusterstorm would have been nice to save that. Unfortunately, but alright. I'll play my library and pass the turn. He still has 5 cards in hand, though. He's got himself another Jace. It's yours. That's probably why he didn't want to fight over it. He had another one coming. Okay. That would have come in handy last turn. The mana's not going to help me, because once I do get a card out, I can always mana crypt. And worst comes to worst, I can force something if it's particularly egregious. Alright, yeah, he's got plenty of mana, so this is pretty much the only way I'm going to get saved. Oh, that worked. But probably only a matter of time. See, his Jace is a problem because my only out is getting my Jace out, a red elemental blast because I used my pyroblast, or getting Oath into Dragon's Breath, but severely mana flooded here. Not sure Strip Mine really helps me so much as I'd rather have showing that I have 4 cards in my hand and bluff that I might have something. Vampiric Tutor. It's not a good sign. Means he's probably grabbed himself a show and tell. Here it comes. You got it. I suppose just in case he's got something like a Sword to Plowshares, not that I'm probably going to get that far in the game. Well, that was one of the worst cards to draw. Well, just in case they got a Spell Pierce, I'll play that. Play Delta. And I'm going to have to crack one of these. I'll grab a Underground Sea, I suppose. Alright, well, one of the problems has been taken care of. Unfortunately, the biggest problem is still on the board. He can almost hardcast a Grizzlebrand at this point, but yeah, alright. Another Jace. Wow. Well, at least it's an interesting deck. It looks like it's all in on Show and Tell and Grizzlebrand and Jace. Haven't seen much counter spells or anything else. Let's see if I can lose by flipping. Oh, I actually bought myself a turn. And that's not going to do it. Alright. Thanks for watching.